Welcome ladies and gentlemen, a Mercedes kind of sentiment, luxury and trust in me to honor the free we all should be. It seems my sundial burst into yin and yang, right and left, me and you. I'll put it with no driver or a screw. See, I did undo all that.
Welcome back to Fitspiration with Lady T. We are in the kitchen. I'm about to show y'all how to make low carb, low fat, high protein cream cheese pancakes, y'all, and they are so delicious. I'm actually making a serving and a half, but I will leave the original recipe in the description box with the correct amounts for one serving. However, it is now 3:27 and I have not eaten all day, so I'm trying to cram all of my macros in. So what I'm going to be doing today is showing y'all my ingredients to make the low carb, low fat, high protein pancakes. Let's get it. Okay, you guys, let me show you what we're working with. We are going to use a serving of the Maple Grove sugar-free maple flavored syrup, 1/4 of a cup. That there is 3 servings of egg whites. That's going to be part of your protein source for this meal. I'm using 2 packets of Great Values No Calories stevia. And I'm going to spray some, I can't believe it's not butter, on top. Then I have here some fat-free cream cheese. I'm using 3 ounces of that. And also I have 2 whole eggs. That's more protein. And then I'm going to put a little cinnamon on top of that. I'm going to put all of it in the blender here. And then mix it all up. Okay, here we go. We are going to put the egg whites in there. 2 whole eggs. Doesn't matter what order you put it in there as long as it gets in there. 2 packets of stevia. The 3 ounces of fat-free cream. And some cinnamon. I like lots of cinnamon. So I put lots of cinnamon in there. Bam. Put the top on there and get this baby ready to blend up. Okay, and you do want to kind of wait till all the bubbles and the suds have kind of calmed down before you cook it. So I usually wait about maybe 5 minutes. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes and I'll show you how these babies cook up. Okay, so while I was waiting, I cooked me some turkey bacon. Now I'm going to spray this down real good with some cooking spray. And this pan is probably still too hot from my bacon, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Should be okay. I make mine as big as my pan, so I just keep pouring and pouring and pouring to the bottom is full. Just let that cook up. Y'all, these are so good. I couldn't believe how good they tasted, and these are low carb, low fat pancakes, y'all. And by the way, if you hear some little people, yes, those are the little people that belong to me, and they are a little loud from time to time, but just hopefully you can still hear me over the madness. I usually let it cook till you see, I don't know if y'all can see that, till it gets bubbly on top. Until it like dries out a little bit though. So when you flip it, it's not so messy. I'm gonna turn down the fire just a little bit. I have the heat on medium high But I'm going to turn it down to medium. And for some reason, the first one never comes out as perfect as you would want it to. But I'm telling y'all, it still tastes good. I'm like, for real, for real. I was so surprised and shocked. I ate these all last week for breakfast. Delicious. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to flip this over. And now I'm messing it up by pushing on it. But still gonna taste good. Don't matter what it looks like. Now, when it's cooking like that, what I like to do is take my, I can't believe it's not butter spray, and just spray it on so the butter can like melt into the pancake. And y'all, that spray is 0 fats, 0 carbs, 0 everything, 0 protein. So it's kind of like a free food as far as calories are concerned. Check the bottom. Look like it's ready. Bam. That's our first one. Okay, now I'm going to go for the second one. I'm going to respray the pan. And here goes our next one. I'm going to just put the remainder of the mixture in here. And let that cook. Again, same process over again. We're just waiting for that bottom to get nice and crisp before we flip it. Okay, so I can look around the edges and see. I think it's about ready to be flipped. And that one got a little wild and crazy, but it's okay. It's all gonna do what it needs to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just push it back together is what I do. When you cook them, this is really for 4 pancakes. Well, the original recipe. This is probably for 6. So I did the recipe and then a half of a recipe. So you're supposed to really do 4 different pancakes, or in this case 6 different pancakes. But I don't want to. I like my pancakes big. I don't like them little. But when they're smaller, they are easier to flip. And this one is just about ready to take out. Just waiting on this side to cook a little bit. A couple more seconds. Okay, I'm going to take this out now. It's done. Done. Put that on top of there, top of that plate. And I'll be right back to show you what they look like on the inside. Okay, and what I like to do is take my syrup and just raise it up. You really don't even need all of this. And then pour a little bit on top. Brendan, can you please be quiet? Thank you. Pour a little bit more on top. And then they are, and I still have, I don't know if y'all can see that, a little bit left. You don't really, I'm telling you, they're good. You don't need that much syrup. And I'll show y'all what it's looking like on the inside. You can tell they're made of mostly egg, but they are delicious. Mmm. Whoop. There it is. Y'all, you gotta try it. It's so good.
No.